Well, if you want to know how broken our tax code is, let's take a look at this headline. Let's throw it up there on the screen from Forbes. America's 3 richest people are now positioned to pay 0 state income tax. And they basically explain how Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and Bill Gates all reside in states that do not collect income tax there. Largely, you can see how Elon Musk just moved to the Lone Star State, and there's a lot of branding exercise around leaving California for Austin because of the way of life. I think that's fine. I'm a Texan, and I encourage it, and I agree with it. But let's all be honest here about what's waiting down there in the land of Texas. It ain't just more space, it's the lack of income tax. And so that's something that you could see about how that's going to influence. I actually think a lot of billionaires across the country are going to start moving to like Florida and Texas and more. It's basically like tax arbitrage.
Right.
Because, I mean, look, when Elon Musk lives in Texas, he's still on a plane every single day back to California.
Right.
It's more just like, here's my permanent address.
Yeah, when you live in New York, there's this whole class of rich New Yorkers who spend just enough time in Florida to technically consider that their residence for lower taxes. Like, that's been going on forever. And so now this is the new iteration of like going to Texas where they have no state income taxes. And look, it has a profound effect on, the lives and the citizens of those states. And also, look, the way rich people dodge taxes in this country is really disgusting. The fact that our governments let them get away with it, also disgusting. We know how much the largest corporations in this country, for example, pay in taxes, like Amazon, Jeff Bezos. But I remember looking at the Texas data, and, there's huge inequality there in terms of health outcomes, in terms of education outcomes. A lot of services have been cut to the bone, not because there isn't money there. There's plenty of rich people there. There's plenty of potential money. But when you have this libertarian ethos around having absolutely no taxes, you're going to have people who rely on public services are going to disproportionately suffer in that situation.
And this is one of the most disgraceful things about the way that the entire Texas state government is designed is actually for outcomes like this. And look, there's a lot of benefits to it, personal freedom and all of that. But for example, the state legislature only meets like once every 2 years intentionally, not every year, because they want them to pass less laws. Or another thing people don't know, the governor of Texas is useless. He has no actual responsibilities or capabilities of doing anything, and they largely have it that way because they don't want a powerful executive. They want it. Like, it's baked into the ethos of our state was the idea that we want the government to do as little as possible, and that is great in 1950. But when you're now going to be an economy that is going to rival the state of California, and ergo, if you were a separate country, could be a member of the G20, then I actually think you probably do need a little bit more oversight and guiding around what exactly is going on there. So I know a lot of Texans are going to hate me for saying that, but it's true, all right? When you're making hundreds of billions of dollars and you're the world's energy capital, are about to become one of the world's tech capitals, and are, producing so much of the national GDP, then you may want to meet once every year or so in order to figure out how you run that state.
Yeah, well, and a lot of times that libertarian ideology, as we know, that idea of like doing nothing, well, who does that benefit? It benefits the people who are already in a good position, who don't need you to do anything, like Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos or whoever. So that's who ends up, that system. It's really the wrong thing to think of it as like doing nothing, because consider the COVID crisis right now. Doing nothing is a disaster, right? It's not like you stay in place. Doing nothing means cementing in place the existing power structures and exacerbating the inequality and all the trends that we're facing right now. So anyway, very interesting little nugget from Forbes. Thank you for that. And thank you all so much for joining us today. We wish you a happy holiday season. We will be back tomorrow with more Rising.
That's right. Remember to hit that subscribe button. Don't miss any of our videos. Don't forget to like and share as well. And we will see you all tomorrow.
Everybody have a good one.